This part of the journey didn't start ideally, but it's all about rolling with the punches. So here as we make our final leg towards Dirang and then Tawang, we encounter a landslide. People die from getting crushed. Many times while still in the car. No one is safe when dealing with the elements.
We're at a landslide over here. The road's been blocked. They're trying to cut the trees down. Use a car winch to clear up the road. दूसरा एक दाव था ना वो निकलने को
The thin air and the views, paired with good music, made the road trip super blissful from here on. It was cooler, wetter, and then eventually high and dry as well. For some reason, seeing clouds flying around near and under my location really gets me excited. Dirang Zong was built in the 17th century to protect Bombila. Zong translates to fortress and the settlement built around it. What was once a village some 500 years ago is now very much a town. Dirang is inhabited mostly by the Mompa tribe, which primarily practice Mahanaya Buddhism. With close ties to Bhutan since forever, the history and mythology of this region are intrinsically linked with Bhutan. Until 1951, the King of Tibet was administrating till these parts and would collect taxes from Dirang. But that changed after the Indian Army intervened. We are currently at Mr. Lakpa Shering's home in Dirang. I call him the King of Dirang. This dance called Ajiramo is one of the most prominent folk dance forms practiced by the Mompa tribe of Tawang. It is a Tibetan version of the Hindu epic Ramayana and a pantomime with mainly 5 characters in this dance drama. Nyapa is the central character and Nyayo is the rival character. The character you see, the second from the right, is King Ram.
So today, this evening, we are in Tawang, high up in the northeast in the Upper Himalayas. Spectacular here. We're going to be going to Mr. Lakpa Shering. He's a big man. His cousin's home, who also works in hospitality and tourism. And we're going to go and share a nice home-cooked meal in a rural parts of Tawang and pair some beautiful wine. And I don't know what the food's going to be like. I don't know how the people are going to be. All I know is what wine I have. And I know we've been on the road 15 hours today. Hardly had any sleep. But we can do this. This is what we do.
We have been led on this journey by our fearless leader, Mr. Lakpa Shering. His zest for life and tenacious attitude to tackle every situation head-on has been inspiring. A true son of the soil, an ambassador for the great state of Arunachal Pradesh. I'm fortunate to call him my friend and to be welcomed at his home. We were welcomed in true Arunachali fashion. with an unending supply of homemade liquor.
So as per our Monpa culture, it is imperative, as a goodwill gesture, that you take 3 sips and 3 fillings of the Ara. Now, Ara is a distilled version of alcohol in Monpa land, in Monul. Yeah, Aditya, a nice greeting for you, traditional greeting. You have to eat. You have to eat that. So Aditya, this is how it works. When you come to a friend's, relative's house or anything, you have to take 2-3 helpings.
We drank the warm and nourishing Ara, made with either buckwheat or millets. Local hospitality dictates that the guests must start with 3 big gulps, and then for the rest of the evening, the guest's glass can never even be half, always full.
Like I told you, this alcohol is made from distilled millet. It's very, very potent. You have to be very careful.
When was the first time you had Ara?
Me? Off the record.
This yak cheese is very famous. This yak cheese curry is very famous here.
Staple.
So this yak cheese in a curry and with rice.
So we are at a beautiful homestay in the outskirts of Tawang called Jambe Villa. A beautiful local traditional homestay.
And this homestay is situated in which part of Tawang?
This is the lower belt of Tawang. So where we are staying, in this, I'm sure total difference would be nearly 2,000 feet.
Yes.
We literally came down. Huh?
Yes. And this homestay has been here for a long time.
Yeah, sometime now. Good family.
Yes, safe. Very beautiful outside. Very beautiful. Nice dogs. Garden. Large kitchen.
Modern kitchen, but giving good homely food.
Yes, I mean very big space in the kitchen.
So the
Okay. So
बोलिए आप बताइए.
हाँ जी, ये रेड राइस है ना सर, ये हमारे यहाँ का ही है. तो सबसे पहले पानी बॉईल करेंगे और इसको इधर डाल के बॉईल करके रखेंगे. Done sir. We'll wait 10 to 30 minutes. पकने के लिए रुकेंगे सर. It's done sir.
कौन नौजवान यार?
तवांग में तो ये बैड है ना सर, किलिंग बैड है, कोई भी जानवर को नहीं मार
slaughtering is banned. Totally. Yes. Slaughtering of animals for meat in any form is banned in Tawang.
Even in Bhutan or most Buddhist places they ban it. But then there's ways around it.
No, there's not exactly ways around it or something like that, but consider slaughtering sin.
Yes.
So to reduce sinful activities as per our religious, there's no shortcut to it. But if somebody, we actually import red meat and slaughtered meat from Assam.
Yes.
We don't slaughter ourselves.
Got it. Or how do you make this dried?
Well, it's cut into strips and dried in the sun. But like my elder brother said, usually prefer not to do it in summer. We prefer to do it in winter. Because summer there are flies sit on it, and it starts smelling and it gets rotten very fast.
Yes.
The winter sun it's cold and the taste remains. mashed green chili with soybean sauce and yak cheese again.
Wow. I was getting that soya sauce. I wasn't soya. I couldn't make out why I was getting it.
The soya thing is there. Huh?
They put chutpi in a lot of chutneys out.
Yeah. Chutney is stable, na?
No, Arunachal Pradesh is definitely, after coming here, one of the most beautiful places in the world. It's actually pristine.
Oh no.
मार्केट में
सिंगल तो डिब्बा में डाल कर एक मिनट 2 मिनट बाद
Cheers. Nice to meet you. Aditya, your
I also cheers you guys.
वो तो आप लोग ना हम नोटिस नहीं रखा
Aditya, your name? No, please.
The musical talent in this family is outstanding. They can sing, play the guitar, and rock the bass. You can see the father and son duo just spring into action. The ease with which our host, Mr. Tawang's fingers glide over his guitar with the calmness of a sniper, and his son's ethereal voice is so pure. And Lakpa with his electrifying singing.
जी इसको तैयार होने में आधा घंटा लगेगा ये हमारा एक साइड डिश है जो हमेशा लोकल सब्जी में लोकल फूड में हम खाते हैं
The army officials hosting us, and it's all thanks to your connections and
Yo, nothing like that. But in such a short span of time, in one go, hardly
from East Arunachal to West Arunachal.
Very rare.
Very rare, and no one else has done it, and taken so many people along in such a comfortable way, in such a hospitable way, in which all of our needs are taken care of. Plus, we are not just driving one place to another, but we are stopping there, immersing with the local culture and the food and the people, and even homestays with villagers. And we are completely out of your control there. They are taking care of us. They've adopted us like their family. So these are priceless, once in a lifetime opportunities which you must take full advantage and must make the use of while we still can and preserve the natural flora and fauna of this amazing state.
An amazing country.
Amazing country. And now we're eating mithun meat, mithun fat with some amazing
No, we don't.
Yak.
yak.
Yuck, yeah.
Yak fat with some amazing leaf and some chili. So unique. I've never had this before. You have to come to Arunachal Pradesh. It is India's most beautiful state.
तेरे क्या नहीं खाएगा क्या?
वाइन पीते कभी पिलाता तो है ही नहीं.
The warm hospitality here made me feel at home. And what followed was the delicious local food paired with the bold and structured Cabernet Sauvignon from the heart of Napa Valley, California. Very fitting for the company.
तो आज हैं हम एक बहुत ही शानदार, खूबसूरत और कंफर्टेबल होम स्टे में तवांग में
जाम्बे बिला.
जाम्बे विला. मिस्टर शेरिंग है जाम्बे विला के शेर और इनके घर हम आए हैं बहुत ही लाजवाब और टेस्टी खाना खाने. ये है लाल राइस और छुरपी पोर्क सब्जी. और सर मुझे इसके बारे में बहुत कम पता है, थोड़ा आप समझाओ प्लीज़.
जी हाँ, ये लाल राइस जो हमारे यहाँ का जो लोकल राइस है जी,
हाँ जी.
जो यहीं पे यहाँ का प्रोड्यूस है. तो और ये जो सब्जी जो बनी हुई है ये जो पोर्क से बना है जी, पोर्क पेस्ट है. इसमें छुरपी जो याक का जो छुरपी होती है, एक काइंड ऑफ चीज़, और उसका बटर से बना हुआ है ये सब्जी है.
और ये छुरपी आप घर पे बनाते हैं?
हाँ जी, ये हम लोग अपना जो अपना एक फार्म होता है याक का, जहाँ पे ये हमारे यहाँ क्या कहते हैं उसको, जहाँ पे ये निकाल करके दूध निकाल कर जो छुरपी बनाए जाते हैं, अपना अपना है. आपको पहाड़ में जाना पड़ेगा उसको देखने के लिए, तो वहाँ से आ जाता है. तो वही है ये.
एक दिन आपके साथ हम पहाड़ में जाके देखेंगे.
जरूर जरूर, चलिए आप हमारे साथ में दिखाएंगे हम लोग.
और ये पोर्क आपका स्मोक्ड है, ड्राई है, किस टाइप का?
ये ड्राई है जी,
ड्राई.
टोटल ड्राई है. ये 6 महीना पुराना पोर्क है जी.
तो सर आज आपके घर में मैं एक वाइन लाया हूँ. ये वाइन मैं अमेरिका से लाया हूँ, कैलिफोर्निया एरिया से. नापा एरिया, नापा वहाँ पर बहुत वाइन बनता है.
जी जी.
तो ये मेरे एक दोस्त हैं जो वाइन इंपोर्ट करते हैं और बनाते हैं अमेरिका में. उन्होंने मुझे गिफ्ट दिया, तो मेरे को लगा कि मैं आप अपने दोस्तों के साथ शेयर करूँ.
जरूर चखना चाहूँगा जी इसको.
और ये कंपनी का नाम, ये वाइन का नाम है मायाकामस. ये कैबरने सोविनियो ग्रेप का नाम है
जी.
ये 2014 में बना था और ये एक ही खेत से बना है, जो खेत का नाम है माउंट वीडर. तो ये एक खेत का सारा जो इसमें अंगूर का रस है एक ही खेत से आया है.
अच्छा जी.
तो शायद मेरा आशा है कि ये वाइन आपके खाने के साथ मैच करता है, बट अगर नहीं करता है तो हम उसमें भी कुछ सीखने को मिलेगा कि अलग वाइन ट्राई करेंगे अगली बार. बट अगर नहीं भी पीने में तो मज़ा आएगा.
अंगूर के वाइन के साथ तो खाना तो जरूर मैच करना चाहिए जी.
आपने खाया, आपने थोड़े दिन पहले पिया था अंगूर का रस?
जी हाँ जी हाँ, वो अपना यहाँ का लोकल मेड था, वो काफ़ी बेहतर था. तो ये तो आप जब ये यूएसए से आया हुआ तो ये तो बहुत अच्छा होना चाहिए.
आशा रखते हैं. अच्छा. आज की डेट में तो कुछ गारंटी नहीं है.
जी जी जी.
तो आप वाइन के अलावा और क्या क्या पीते हैं?
जी मैं अपना होममेड वाइन पीता हूँ.
हाँ जी.
जी.
और आपको खाने में आपका क्या फेवरेट है?
खाने में जो भूख लगते समय जो मिल गया ना वही मेरा फेवरेट है.
ये तो सही बात बोला.
जी हाँ, वही सबसे अच्छा खाना होता है.
हाँ जी, बात तो सही है. और आपकी भाभी जी जो हमारी इतना अच्छा खाना बनाया, उनको थैंक यू सो मच.
थैंक यू सर, थैंक यू.
पहला टेस्ट आपका सर।
थैंक यू जी।
नहीं नहीं,
बस बस बस।
सॉरी। हम इसका रंग देखेंगे,
जी
तो इसका रंग क्या लग रहा है आपको? लाल? आप बोलिए आपको क्या रंग दिख रहा है? रेड? बिल्कुल ना, तो गलत नहीं है। तो ये रेड जो है रूबी रेड है कि पर्पल रेड है कि रूबी रेड? रूबी रेड इज बिल्कुल सही। तो और इसके जो अराउंड है, ये जो रिंग डार्क है ना, बट इतना डार्क भी नहीं है क्योंकि दिख रहा है कि थोड़ा ये पतला हो रहा है रंग। तो क्योंकि ये 2014 का है और अभी है 2022, तो इतने सालों का जो एज हुआ है उससे थोड़ा वाइट वाइन जो है ओवर टाइम रेड बन जाता है और रेड वाइन ओवर एज वाइट की तरफ बनने लग जाता है, तो उसका रंग थोड़ा छूटने लगता है। अब इसको हम देखें तो ये क्लियर तो नहीं है, ये काफ़ी इसमें बीच में थोड़ा बहुत पार्टिकल है। तो ये जो वाइन मेकर है उसने जानबूझ के किया ताकि इसमें उसका वो फ्लेवर प्रोफाइल उसको ऐसा ही पसंद है।
अच्छा,
अब स्मेल करेंगे पहले टेस्ट करने से पहले स्मेल करेंगे। सो पहले स्मेल करने से पहले ऐसे अपना नाक के अंदर डालो। आपको किस टाइप का फ्रूट का स्मेल आ रहा है? आपको आ रहा है इसमें चेरी, प्लम, स्ट्रॉबेरी, ऐसा कुछ स्मेल आ रहा है? कुछ आ रहा है आपको? चलो टेस्ट करते हैं। आपको इसमें वो आ रहा है क्या, जैसे जब हम सिगरेट पीते हैं तो वो गिराते हैं ना ऐश, उस टाइप का थोड़ा टेस्ट, और उसमें उसके बाद थोड़ा वो पका हुआ चेरी, पका हुआ प्लम, थोड़ा वो बेल्ट का लेदर जैसा, तंबाकू का थोड़ा टेस्ट, इन सब चीज़ों का टेस्ट आपको अगर आप ये सब सुनने के बाद सोचो और मुंह में थोड़ा सा घुमाओ, थोड़ा सा आता है। बहुत टेस्टी है। वाइन के साथ खाना टेस्ट पेयर हुआ? एक बार आप ट्राई करना वाइन के साथ। अब आप और वाइन पिए ना, ग्रेप का वाइन। थैंक यू सो मच।
थैंक यू सर।
थैंक यू। अब हम जल्दी से बोतल खत्म करते हैं और फिर वापस आ रहे हैं।
ओके,
थैंक यू।
आपके लिए मैं फोर्क, आप फोर्क खाते हो ना? मैं आपके प्लीज फोर्क, आप फोर्क कब नहीं, आप बैठो, आप फोर्क का एक बाइट लो, इसका फोर्क का बाइट लो और अब एक वाइन पियो। अब देखो कि आपको कैसा लगता है।
झाला बोल रहे हो सर।
ये वाइन आपका ये चर्बी काटने में हेल्प करेगा।
पहुंचा देगा, चलो हो जाएगा आप सब। मोनेस्ट्री आई है दूर है ना।
अच्छा लगा?
अच्छा है सर, बहुत टेस्ट है सर।
Cheers.
कैसे कैसे जाए?
यहाँ से स्कूल होते हो? अरे निकल रहा है, तो निकल रहा है।
आपके हाथ में जादू है।
बार बार करूँगा तो बढ़ जाए। एक बार मैंने गलती से एक शैम्पेन का बोतल ले लिया, लाइफ में कभी शैम्पेन नहीं पिया मैंने, ये नहीं था मेरे पास, इसके बगैर शैम्पेन नहीं खुलता ना। तो बोल गया मैं, खोल ही नहीं मैं।
To be invited over to eat, drink, and make merry is a priceless gift. I feel so warm inside right now.
मैं भी ऐसी गलती करता
I'm
हूँ।
not sure if it's the aura or the love. You can find pockets of home in the most unsuspecting places. My favorite part of this pairing was sipping this robust Napa Cab while I chewed on the yak jerky. Feeling the jerky break down with the wine swishing in my mouth was quite an experience. We head over the next day to a sacred lake where the winds were hurling past my face and I decided to do a jog. High altitude running really helps a lot of problems, cleans the blood and refreshes everything. We then went to Zemitang, famous for its wide open valleys, majestic mountains, and waterfalls. We then spent an entire afternoon dining by Nyamjang Chu riverbank. This river borders India and Tibet and was the river that His Holiness the Dalai Lama crossed over to India. The cool river provided the perfect opportunity to chill the delicious Avinyo Cava to be enjoyed with the amazing food that was being served. With the sun up, this would be the perfect refreshment. I was fortunate to try the different food and wine with Mr. Laisam Simai, one of the youngest MLAs in Arunachal Pradesh, and Mr. Abu Tawang, an IS officer who has held many offices over his vast career in the government.
Good afternoon. Today we are in beautiful Zemitang by a beautiful river with Mr. Simai, the Honorable Advisor here for tourism. Am I correct, sir?
Yes, very true.
And we are celebrating the finish of this beautiful Mahindra Trans Arunachal Adventure Drive organized by the generous tourism and Arunachal Pradesh government. Yes. Thank you so much, sir. I feel more proud of being Indian than ever before after coming here and learning about the rich history of this spot. Mr. Dalai Lama crossed over and became a child of India here and added more richness to our already rich country. This place brings me so much joy. So how do you feel when you stand here today?
Yeah, in fact, I am really thrilled and overwhelmed to see the love and affection of these people and also the pristine place. It's a new place exploring by all the team together here. Even for me, this is the first time I'm traveling here.
Wow.
So really it touches my heart, and by seeing the beautiful environment here, we are really thrilled to be here. It's in fact really Arunachal Pradesh is the northeast of the northeastern states.
Absolutely.
Amongst all the 7 states of the country. Yeah, we are really blessed by the natural, pristine beauty, the God gifted. It's not an artificial, it's all original and God-given paradise. So we are really blessed to be a son of the soil,
Yes.
particularly Arunachal Pradesh. And I must say, this is not too late. You have come in the right time. And this is just the beginning.
Yes.
And in future, hopefully you will continue to explore more and you will keep coming in the state of Arunachal Pradesh.
I've got a nice bottle here, sir. We chilled it in the river, especially for you.
Okay.
Have you ever had a
No,
video?
not yet. I was thinking it's a champagne.
Sir, that's a very, you're not too far from the answer, sir. This is called Cava. It's made just like champagne with different grapes from Spain.
Okay.
And it's made in the Catalonia region,
Okay.
mostly.
Lovely.
And it gives the same beautiful bready, yeasty flavor that champagne does, but it's a little different from a warmer climate.
Okay.
Champagne is from a little colder climate, so you'll see
Yes,
ripeness
yes.
in fruit here.
Right.
I think it'll be so lovely if we can take bites of the beautiful churpi and the pork dishes, the chicken dishes, the lamb dishes, and the tingmo and the red rice, and see if it pairs well with this.
Sure. In fact, Arunachal Pradesh is very rich in foods also.
Absolutely.
You will find different foods, cuisine at different places. Right from the eastern to western, the central part of Arunachal. It's beautiful. Here, you see the food over here is. Thank you, Mataji. Here you will have more of churpi, the butter kind of. They have the habit of taking all this. But in our side, you'll find all the bamboo shoots, all the boils,
Yes.
pork,
The asin,
all the
anis.
roasting.
The asin, asuni. And
Yeah, akuni.
Akuni, sorry.
Akuni is, yeah. Akuni, we used to have akuni. That's the, I mean, the prime dish of.
Fermented bamboo shoot.
Yeah.
Sir, that's what I love about the food here. Like, it changes everywhere. So I came here with 7 bottles of wine.
Okay.
And I was able to pair all 7 bottles with different type of food, different cooking techniques, different linguistics, different just mindset. As I kept moving around, you could see there's a difference.
Yes.
All beautiful. But I was able to pair different wine with different type of cuisine, which is
Oh, great.
so nice and challenging for me, and I loved it.
Yes, that's lovely. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Do let me know what you think.
Thank you.
I mean, good afternoon, Mr. Abu sir. Thank you for meeting me on the banks of this beautiful river in this beautiful historic area of Zimitan. May I please offer you a little to wet your beak, and maybe even if you like drown, you can swim in it a little bit.
Done.
Sure, sir. So what we're having today is a cava.
Okay.
It's a Spanish sparkling wine made exactly like champagne. Different grapes, a little warmer climate because it's Catalonia, high up in the mountains, high elevation by the ocean. So you'll find a much more riper fruit, but the same age, breadiness, oakiness, but not sassy, voluptuous. We must toast to this beautiful land where Mr. Dalai Lama crossed and became a child of India and added more to our rich heritage. What's your drink of choice, sir? What do you like to usually drink?
Well, I don't drink, so but this is nice.
You like it?
Yeah.
Do you have any emotions or feelings on the sip?
Yeah. Very bubbly.
Bubbly. And any fruit characteristics?
Yeah.
Ripe.
Yeah.
The breadiness of the drink and the starchiness and the yeastiness of the tingmo. Something old and traditional with something new age.
New.
I mean, like, Spanish wine is considered old world wine, but compared to our history,
Yeah.
the children.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you so much for your time, sir, and for hosting us. And I know we will have a long and engaging relationship.
Thank you.
We ruminated about flavors and textures. The cheese sabzi was a very cool pairing with the crisp and layered kava. With the handshake to concur that we will have to do this again very soon.
It's been a fantastic experience. We've got such honest and candid reactions. Some sort of like amazing exchange of culture. And it's been wonderful. The first shoot we did was with a really inebriated man, but in his house, in a dimly lit kitchen, with lots of people running around. And we opened a bottle of Clos Chibon Rosé from south of France with some pork curry, some pork pickle, dal rice, and some nice sabzi. And I went into the forest, into his backyard. Late at night, it was raining, scared of snakes biting me. We got some leaves and used that as plates and all of that. Second shoot was by the water with his nephew and his friends, and we cast a couple of nets, and we caught lots of little fish. Went with the fellow with the dhow, cut a big bamboo stick down. Like more than 20 feet. Carried it back down to the stream, hacked it down, made like cooking utensils. So hollowed the bamboo, cut the skin off, put rice, water, bam. Then clean the fish, make some spokes out of the same bamboo, roasting on the fire. Opened a nice Malaga white from Spanish white there. Everyone loved it. Those guys were like asking for more Spanish white wine. They were loving it. It was such a nice feeling. And next we go to Mayacamas up in the hills with some really traditional folk and make this amazing meal. Put on their clothes, bring the tools out, make all from scratch, some expensive food, buckwheat noodles, meats and veggies, and this amazing kind of bread made out of millets and butter chai and stuff like that. And those people, we opened a Albarino, and those guys were shouting out like flavor profiles, like tastes like. I asked them what kind of fruit structure. They're like apple. I asked them if it was raw, ripe, but this is ripe apple. Then like I said, it tastes like, smells like kiwi. I looked shocked at the camera at that point, candidly, because I was shocked that he even said that. But that was so cool. Cousins home. We got a live performance to an amazing cover band kind of situation, father and son. Lakpa's entire family is super musically talented. Lakpa is such a great singer himself. His nephew is a great singer and guitarist. Can sing any kind of song, Hindi, English, you name it. Father's an amazing bassist and guitarist. Mom an amazing cook. Sister's an amazing cook. Very nice host. Got us drunk on some homemade ara, amazing ara. And then we opened some wine with some churpi, cheese and pork. Pretty high stakes one, which I was coming down a zip line in Mayacamas and sprayed all over me, and I messed up a little bit with the GoPro, but it was exhilarating. I never would have gone on that. If he never pushed me for it, I wouldn't have done it. Honestly, I would never have done it. I'm scared shitless.
My
So it was
time in
great.
Arunachal
I'm glad
Pradesh
he
has
pushed me
been
to do
quite exhilarating and humbling. It's like home away from home for the most part, and every now and then experience something so different what I am used to and enjoyed that a lot too. I love the local indigenous brews, ferments and spirits. The geography of this state is incredible and has a lot of different vegetations. The food of course, but the vibes even more. Now we bid farewell to Arunachal Pradesh and open our hearts to new adventures. Stay tuned.